Alright, before we begin, I gotta get some stuff sorted out first. Yes, I know the system was barely implemented and could theoretically be better. Don't worry, I'm not gonna be repeating the same things most people are complaining about on Reddit, such as this will destroy competitive integrity and that the solo players will get stuck with groups that will badger them and so on. While I do personally agree with a lot of these points on Reddit, there are plenty of counter arguments against them that are very reasonable as well. However, the reason I dislike the new dynamic system a lot is very much more personal, and I don't think there's many counters that can be made against it. And this is not to be arrogant either, it's gonna make more sense when I explain it in a little bit. Before I talk about the dynamic queue, I gotta say, I really hate the new champion select. I'm not denying that it can be improved, it definitely can. I'm just saying that right now, it's a massive downgrade from the one we had before. The new ban system, I don't care about it. Being able to pick your role prior, I really do like that. But why the fuck can't I view my champion list while people are picking? I don't give a fuck about seeing a centered splash art of the enemy Vayne or something. I want to look at my champion list, scan for champions, and get an idea for who is available for me. Even experienced players can forget certain champions even exist. I can't scan the list and think, oh, the enemy team has so and so, I need to look for this type of champion to counter them and start gathering all my potential choices. The fact that we have to lock in is stupid as well, especially in conjunction with the whole I can't look at your champion list thing. It makes it so if you have problems finding what you need because of the new terribly laid out champion roster, you can be punished because you didn't click the champion and then click the button. It's a minor point, all things considered, but the fact that a lot of people are having issues starting games and are raging about this, and then are being punished because they forgot to click this thing, is getting really stupid. That's all the fixes it really needs. The other issue, in that it takes too long to actually start a game, is only really a problem because you can't do anything beforehand because it doesn't display as much information as before. Anyhow, I have friends, and I like playing games with them. I actually enjoy playing with friends more than I do solo queue. Thing is that normal games, whether you try hard, relax, or whatever, don't really amount to much at the end of the day. If your friend sucked, it won't matter much beyond that game. Still, even in normals, I feel bad when I do poorly. I don't like letting other people down. It matters less in normals, of course, but in ranked, I feel really shitty about it so much that I avoid dual queue altogether. I know I can still play solo, but considering how much of a lopsided disadvantage it is for a solo player, I just frankly am turned off by the idea of playing right now. Even the most level-headed people can start getting stressed out in a competitive environment when things keep going badly. I've had friends go ballistic on someone because they took a role that someone in the group had locked in, thus forcing them to lane with a poor choice, and was constantly failing that game. And this was normals! He was yelling at this person. I already had a fan tell me they are having issues with friends because they are of a much higher division than the rest, and so they refuse to play together, which is causing them to bicker. Again, I know we can still technically play alone, but Riot is doing everything in their power to encourage people to group play. I simply don't want to. I want to move at my own pace, at my own flow, and only worry about myself. When I stream, I take some minutes before a game to explain what happened in the previous one. I'll go on a tirade about a topic, I'll interact with fans or take a break with a fan game. If someone was forced to wait on me, then this will diminish greatly. I have friends. I like my friends. They're cool friends. I like playing with them more than I do solo queue, but sometimes I want to play alone and relax with myself, and that's it. It's not me being antisocial, it's not me hating other people, it's just me and my alone time, and I know there are others who likely share this feeling.